Hi, and welcome to Book Impressions. In this episode, I will give you my impression of the book, Throne of Deceit by K.N. Lee. This book is kind of a small book, has 182 pages. It's in English. It was published back in May 27th of 2019, so it's a while ago. It has a subtitle that says A Coming-of-Age Epic Fantasy Adventure, The Wicked Crown Chronicles, Book 1. It's Book 1 of 4, so it is a series, and could explain why the books are small. Let's see, let's take a look at our cover first of all. I do like the font on the book. I like the photo. I'm not sure why her hair is looking like that, but I do like the photo. It has a very haunting look about it. The author's name looks really good. I like the font on that too. So the book itself looks really good. I'm sure it shows up really well on the bookshelf of Amazon. I'm sure it looks good on probably other bookshelves on other sites. But anyway, let's read our blurb. Now, this is something the USA Today best-selling author Ray Wagner said about this book. It says, Throne of Deceit is a fast-paced young adult fantasy filled with magic, betrayal, slow-burn romance, and promises of an epic quest. Did I mention a sexy demagogue? Okay, well, let's go on. And it has a subheading here. It says, the Lord of the Underworld wants one thing, the daughter to the Wizard King. Okay. When danger calls, the gods of old unite to protect the innocent. Elise thought she was just another ordinary bastard, even if her father was the powerful Wizard King of the largest kingdom in all of Tatiana. Or Tatania? I'm not sure. I think it's Tatania. But when her hidden powers call and horrific creatures come to claim her, she can only rely on the awakening magic within and the handsome warrior who swears to protect her. A harrowing quest for freedom, magic, and a sacred crown sends Elise down a treacherous journey of self-discovery. Embark on an epic coming-of-age journey through the ancient world of Titania, where dragons roam, magic brews, and myths and legends prove true. Fans of the Borgias, the Tudors, and Game of Thrones will fall in love with Elise and Destin as they discover more than the mysteries of the fallen gods and goddesses, but the true power of their love. Get this from Magic Sword and Sorcerer Saga. And it looks like, since it was published back in 2019, the rest of the series is there. They have Book 2, Throne of Malice, Book 3, Throne of Peril, and Book 4, Throne of Envy. Okay. It has 59 ratings, and overall it has a 4.1 out of 5 stars. So it's doing pretty good. 5 stars has 57%, 4 stars has 16%, 3 stars have 15%, 2 stars have 5%, and 1 star has 8%. It's a little high. Anyway, let's look at the 5-star headings and see what people really liked about it. Okay. 5 stars. It's a great intro to a new series. Magic Deceit. Intriguing adventurous book. Unbelievable, somebody said. They loved A Gripping Beginning. Throne of Deceit. Okay. Let's go back up and look at our 4 stars and see what these people are thinking. They're not willing to give a 5 stars, so they obviously are fully on board with this new series, but hey, they liked it. It says good series start. One night read. So with the 180 some pages, it was quick. Fantastic beginning of the series, enjoyable. Throne of Deceit, great, a good story. A new series starter, so it kind of runs the same way 5 stars is running. Okay, let's look at 3 stars. 3 stars are usually people who like something about it, but they're not fully on board with maybe reading the series. So it's not quite an epic yet. Pretty good. Good young adult story premise, but in desperate need of thorough editing, okay? Great story. Lost potential. I wonder why I lost potential. Makes you wonder. Okay, let's look at 2 stars. 2 stars are almost like a 3 star. They're just kind of not, this one says it, uninterested. I guess they probably got that first book. It might have been free. And they've got the first book just to see what it would be like. And that sometimes happens. People do that. They'll get the first book and they'll see what it's like just to see. Okay, let's look at 1 star where I said 8%. It seems a little high. But then this is the first book, so some people might not like the fact it's a series and that the book is so small. And that sometimes happens when you get these 1 stars. We'll have to see what people are saying. Well, I don't see really anything here as far as 1 star other than somebody just gave it 1 star but didn't say why. So obviously we may not know what their thinking was. But a lot of times what I have found with 1 stars, most people will say it's not their genre. And they'll get it because it was a free book and they just discover it's not a part of their genre. Okay, so let's go back and see if what they're actually charging for this book. I'm doing this video in early March of 2022. So sometimes prices do change, so we've got to keep that in mind. That if you're watching this and it's a year down the road and something is different from what I'm saying, it could be because, when people publish a book, they will change their prices that time, so keep that in mind. And it looks like the ebook Kindle is up for free. It doesn't cost anything, so you can get this first book for free. A lot of authors will do that. They'll put the first book up for free so you can see if you kind of like the series or not before you have to start paying for it. But let's go to K.N. Lee bookshelf and see what the rest of the series will actually cost you if you take this free book, and whether or not you want to invest in book 2, book 3, and book 4. But they're just giving you a taste of it with that free book. That's what a lot of authors do, and that's why a lot of authors will give their first book out for free. They want you to see if you like the writing, you like the story, before you think, well, I think I'll go buy the rest of the series. And that's why they do that. Okay, here's K.N. Lee's page. Her library, because she writes a lot of books. Like there's a website. This might be K.N. Lee, I'm not 100% sure. This looks like she's just using something from one of her books. Let's see. Let's read her autobiography over here. Says about K.N. Lee. K.N. Lee is a New York Times and USA Today best-selling author, okay? She is the author of the Dragonborn Saga, Yura Chronicles, Wonderland University, and the Chronicles of Kua series. When she is not writing twisted urban fantasy, epic tales of dragons, pirates, and mermaids, and dark poetry, she does a great deal of traveling and spending time with her family and running Pixie Girl. Apotheosis? Not sure what that means. Psychic world traveler and energy healer, K.N. Lee loves to bring magic to her books and her real life. She is a winner of the Elevate Lifestyle Top 30 Under 30 Future Leader of Charlotte Award for her success as a writer, business owner, and for community service. Sounds like a busy lady. She is signed with Dragon Roots Emporium and represented by Hirschman Rights Management message Sarah Hirschman or Dragon Root Emporium at gmail.com for business inquiries. K.N. Lee loves hearing from fans and readers. Connect with her at www.authorknlee.com. She has an Instagram, a Facebook, a Twitter, a Wattpad. To sign up for updates, freebies, giveaways, and exclusive content from K.N. Lee, subscribepage.com. K.N. Lee Stars, catch up on K.N. Lee work, and she lists her books, so she's a very busy woman. And it looks like she has quite a lot of books, so she really has been writing. And since she's a New York Times best-selling author, you can see how busy she is. But she has some beautiful covers from what I can see. And we can see that she runs her books about $2.99 to $4.99 in price. So, anyway, I will put this book, Throne of Deceit, URL down in the description, so if you want to come down into the description and click on it and come over here and check it out, or maybe check out a lot of her other books, I hope you'll feel free to do so. And if you like receiving content about books, I hope you will consider subscribing to this channel for more book impressions about books. And with all this in mind, until next time, this is Book Impressions signing off.